Guys, today I have an early review of the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar. This is going to include 320 pieces. This is set number 75366. This is going to release on September 1st, 2023 for a whopping $45. It looks like you get some awesome minifigures, of course, one being Emperor Palpatine in his Christmas sweater, which I'm really looking forward to. And it looks like you get some awesome mini builds. Now let's open this bad boy up. So when you open it up, you can see the Forest Moon of Endor. Of course, this is the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, which I think is really cool. Of course, we can see an Ewok, we can see Emperor Palpatine, we can see Leia, and of course Omega sitting around the campfire. We can see the Endor bunker, we can see a Star Destroyer up there, and of course we kind of have the forest floor over here, which I think is really cool. Now let's open them up. All right, day one, let's see if we can find it. All right, here we go. So with day one, you get a minifigure as well as a build. So looking at the build first, it is a sled little build, which is pretty cool. So you can easily fit Omega in there and have her holding on to the handlebars. And then looking at the minifigure itself, we did get this minifigure in the $180 Justifier set, which released back in the summer of 2022. She does have an upset face expression as well as a smirking expression. Okay, number two, here we go, guys. Oh man, I'm struggling with the boxes already. That's not a good sign. So the Justifier itself is actually a pretty nice small build. This is very different from the $180 2022 set, but the nice thing about this is the tail does fold down, which is really cool. So you can have it in the flying position or the landing position. I forget which position is which. And then on the front, you can see that little cockpit piece, which is really cool, but overall, a nice little small build. Moving right along to day three. So the Mandalorian N1 Starfighter is actually really cool. I love this little build. Now, this is definitely smaller than the Microfighter we just received, which released back on August 1st, 2023. But I love it, though. You can see those blue jet boosters on the side. You can see the Naboo yellow from the back, like the old part of the ship, which is really cool. You can see the little space for Grogu in the back and also the space for Din Djarin. But overall, it's a really nice build, and I'm definitely going to compare this to the N1 Microfighter as well as the bigger $60 one, which released last year. Okay, day four. Here we go. Man, I'm still struggling with the boxes. The Christmas Patriot is actually really cool. You can see his Santa bag that he is holding, which is awesome. He does come in his Christmas colorway, so you can see the red color and the white color, which is really cool. And for his face, he does have a little bit of blue, which I think is a nice contrast. But overall, a really nice build. Day five. So the Turbo Tank is actually a really good microfighter, which I love. I just love the Turbo Tank in general, and I definitely think LEGO needs to remake a Turbo Tank really, really soon. I just love the design of this. You can see all the wheels on the side, which is really cool. You do have that little turbo laser in the front, which is also really nice. Okay, day six. So you do get a 2/12 clone trooper in this set. Now, I'm not going to bash this minifigure too much, but I love the printing of his torso and his legs. You do get that extended blaster rifle, which is really cool. You can see the double hole feature on his helmet. The only problem with me, it's like, honestly, the double holes at this point, I mean, yeah, they're not accurate, but like they don't really bother me as much as this printing on the top of the helmet. You can see that arrow is kind of like mushed down in there and is not really accurate. But again, overall, a pretty decent minifigure. Again, I would have loved to seen some more accurate printing. Underneath his helmet, he does have a pretty standard clone face with that neutral face expression. Day seven in the bottom left-hand corner. I love the inclusion of this little clone command station, which is awesome. We did receive this, I want to say, in the 2022 Clone Trooper accessory pack, I want to say, but you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. That was a little bit bigger, obviously, but I just love this micro scale version. You can easily fit your 212 Clone Trooper in there, which I'll be doing at the end of this video. You can see the Republic colorway with the dark red on the front, which is really cool, and then this top piece can move around if you want to have that moving. Okay, day eight. Of course, we get a B1 Battle Droid to go along with the 212 Clone Trooper. This is just a pretty standard B1 Battle Droid. We've seen this in many other sets. You know, you can take his arms off, his head off, his legs off, whatever you want. You can take the blaster out of his hand. That blaster is pretty standard to clones and Separatist droids alike. He does have that one, like, hinged arm, as you guys can see, but then the other straight arm, which is pretty cool. Overall, just a pretty standard Battle Droid. Day 9. So I know a lot of y'all were looking forward to this STAP build, and now here it is. I love this, so I will be putting the Battle Droid on the STAP at the end of the video, so you guys can look forward to that, but you do have some clips which your Battle Droid can hang onto. But I really love the design of this. It does kind of float. You can see that clear translucent piece at the bottom above the green. I just love this. I'm so happy we got some sort of STAP build. I'm hoping we see this in another Clone Wars set, maybe in the 2024 Clone vs. Droid Battle Pack. I feel like that'd be really cool. It'd be a great inclusion for that Battle Pack, but overall, a really nice build. Top left-hand corner, day 10. Man, I'm still struggling with these boxes. This is really bad so far. So the Hailfire droid is actually really interesting. I'm so happy we got this mini build in this advent calendar. I feel like we haven't had a Hailfire droid for like a very long time. I'm talking maybe like 10 years, but the wheels can move, as you guys can see. Like the turret slash like bomb type things can also move. You do have a turret on the front, which is pretty cool. And overall, I think it's a really nice build. And I'm really hoping LEGO makes a bigger Hailfire droid very soon. Here we go, guys. So the AAT is actually pretty decent for micro scale. You can see that dark blue Clone Wars color scheme, which I think is really cool. You do have some guns on the side, which you can easily move up and down. And same with this top one, you can easily turn it side to side if you would like. In the end, I think it's a really nice micro build. Day 12. This has to be one of my favorite Gonk droids of all time. Of course, this is the Reindeer Gonk. I love him. He does have some really neat antlers in the brown color scheme. He does have his big black nose on the front. You can see his legs on the bottom. And then on the back, he does have a cool little tail. You can easily stick a minifigure up there if you really want to. I'm not, but I just love this. I love how like kind of every year they kind of throw like a different type of Gonk droid in there. So now I have a whole collection of Gonk droids, and I can't wait to add this Reindeer Gonk to my Gonk collection. Day 13. So we get an Imperial Shuttle build. This was heavily featured in Return of the Jedi. It has shown up in the Bad Batch and other Star Wars media, but I really like how the wings can fold up, so you can easily have it in that landing position, as you guys can see there. But you can also easily fold those wings down and have it in the flying position as well, which is really cool. You do have some guns underneath. I mean, obviously they don't work. You can also move the cockpit piece, which I think is really nice. Overall, I mean, the wing is a little bit big, but like, I'm not surprised. I just love the function of the wings, how you can fold them up and down. Okay, we're almost there. Day 14. So we do get a Princess Leia minifigure. She is in her Endor outfit, which was featured in the Speeder Chase diorama, I think, which released back on May 1st. She does have a cookie that she offers to Wicket in the movie. She also does come with a mini blaster pistol. You can see her dark brown hair just kind of flowing down, and you can see her really cool Endor outfit. I just love this minifigure, and I think it's nice how we got it in a cheaper set. She does come with one face expression that is kind of smirking, and she also has another face expression where she is visibly upset. All right, day 15, guys. So this mini Ewok village is really cool. You do have the bridge, which you can easily move up and down and stuff like that. This is kind of like sitting on trees, and then you can see the light brown with the other buildings and trees sitting on top, which is really cool. So you do have like a little bit of buildings, as you guys can see. And I just love how this is like a mini Ewok village. I'm hoping we get another Ewok village very soon. I love the UCS one, which I think came out in like 2013 or 2014. At the time, I did not buy it, but I really wish I did. But I really love this mini build, especially because the theme is like Endor. All right in the campfire, day 16. So speaking of Endor, you do get the little bunker, which I think is pretty nice. You do not have like an official door. It's just kind of see-through, but I really like the paneling on the side, and I think it's awesome. I think it's really cool to go with that Ewok village, and maybe something else we'll be getting the next couple of days. Wink, wink. Day 17. Still ripping boxes over here. So the ATST is actually very interesting. I love how you can move the function of the leg, so you can see how it's kind of like in a walking position, which I think is really cool. You do have some movable like turrets up here if you really wanted to. It's a micro scale, so it's definitely hard to make this sort of vehicle like the ATST, but I think LEGO did a pretty decent job, and yeah, I just really love those movable legs though. Day 18. So the Endor speeder is actually really nice. I love this. You can easily move the front pieces if you want. I don't know why you would, because I don't think they were movable in the movie whatsoever. But you do have your little bike handles, and then your like little backpack and like pouches on the back, which I think is really cool. And I just think this is so neat. Like, I love this little micro build, and I'm definitely going to compare this to the bigger one, which came in the diorama. Day 19. I am really struggling today, guys. I'm so sorry about that. So as I was saying earlier, to go with that Endor bunker, you do get the shield generator, which is awesome. You can see on the front, you do have a couple of green trees just to represent like Endor and the forest around it, which I think is really cool. And the shield generator itself, it looks really decent as well. So the top part is movable, so you can easily swing that around if you would like. But I just like the function on that, and I think it looks pretty good for a micro build, and it's definitely going to look well next to that Endor bunker. Day 20. Getting close to the end now. So this is what you guys have been waiting for. Emperor Palpatine in his Christmas sweater. He does come with a lightning accessory as well as a red Christmas cup, which I think is really cool. His pants are kind of just like his Emperor robe cloak things that we've seen in the past. And then looking at the Christmas sweater, he does have the Death Star 2 on the front with some electric bolts, which I think is really cool. And then on the back, he does just kind of have a like pattern design, which I think is awesome. He does get his cloak that we saw in the May 1st Emperor's Throne Room diorama, as well as that updated face print, as you guys can see, with those yellow eyes and that neutral expression, as well as his kind of like evil laugh / evil look. In the end, though, I think LEGO did a great job with this minifigure, and I'm so happy we finally get Emperor Palpatine with his Christmas sweater. All right, 21. So to go along with the Emperor, he does come with his throne, which I think is really cool. You can easily just slap him right in that chair. It's all black with a little bit of gray, and then this can move up and down. So if you want to have him lying down on that chair, you easily can, but you can easily push that up all the way as well. So I'll put him in that at the end of this video, but overall, a nice little micro build for Emperor Palpatine. All right, getting close, 22. So the Star Destroyer was featured on the box art, so as you guys probably already know about this, this really reminds me of the ones that came with the midi-scale Super Star Destroyer, which I think released back on May 1st. Overall, I think it looks pretty good. You know, it's a Star Destroyer, so nothing really too special, but I like it, and I definitely think it's going to fit well onto our little scene. Okay, second to last one, 23. So we have a Endor / Ewok glider, which looks pretty decent. So you can easily attach a minifigure's hands onto there, and that you can have them flying around. The wings do fold up, so if you want to have them in more of an up position, you can, or if you want to have them more in the down position, you also can have that like that. And overall, I think it's a pretty good glider. Guys, we made it to day 24. Let's see. So day 24, of course, we get the Christmas Ewok. This could be Wicket. This could be some other rando Ewok running around, but I love him. You can see his white skin color, which is pretty cool, just to kind of resemble like the snow on the forest moon of Endor. You can see that Christmas tree on his green little outfit, and then, of course, the green hood. You can see his little face expression as well, and I love this. So you can easily just pull his head off like so to reveal his white body underneath, and then you can easily have his headpiece just floating around if you want, or you can easily just put that back on there. But in the end, I love this Christmas Ewok, and I definitely think it is a really neat thing how they added him in here. So here it is, guys. Here is the finished product, and this is how I'm lining my display up. So let's go through them, I guess, one by one, or just kind of show you the unique things. So here we can see the Ewok connected to the glider, as I told you I would do. So overall, that looks pretty good. Here is the Battle Droid with the stat build. You guys can see how it kind of just floats in midair, which is kind of strange, but I just like how we finally get a new little stat build. You can see Emperor Palpatine rocking his Emperor chair. We can see the 212th Trooper in his clone station, which looks pretty good. It fits him pretty well. You can see Omega in the sled, which I think, again, looks really nice. We just have Princess Leia. We have the Christmas Patriot just kind of hanging around, and also we have the Reindeer Gonk. I love that guy. We have the Endor bunker with the shield generator right next to it, as you guys can see. And then on the other side of things, we have the Ewok Village, the Justifier, the Mandalorian N1 Starfighter, the Imperial Shuttle, the Star Destroyer, the Turbo Tank, the AAT, the Endor Speeder, the Hellfire Droid, and then the AT-ST. I really love all of these, honestly. I think LEGO did a great job with this advent calendar. So in total, you get 6 minifigures, of course, being the Ewok, the B-1 Battle Droid, Emperor Palpatine, the 212th Trooper, Omega, and Princess Leia. Now, if you want to include these brick-built ones, you have the Pit Droid then, and then also the Reindeer Gonk. But I'm not including them. But if you do include them, you have a total of 8. The builds are great as well. My top 3 ones are definitely that Christmas Ewok, Christmas Palpatine, and let's see, I'll pick a build. I'm going to pick that Ewok Village. I think that's a really neat build and something that you don't really see that often, but I love this though. I think LEGO did a great job. So if you're wondering if it's worth your $45, personally, I think it is. I recently reviewed a Marvel Advent Calendar, the 2023 Marvel Advent Calendar, so definitely go check that out and see if you guys are wanting to pick that up as well. I really love that one as well, so it's really a toss-up if you had to pick one, like between Star Wars and Marvel. But you know, I'm a big fan of Star Wars, but I'm also a big fan of Marvel, so I don't know which one I'm picking. All I can tell you is it's definitely worth your money. I think you get some awesome minifigures. You know, a couple reused minifigures, but like the builds, they're also really cool. I think LEGO does a great job with them year to year. I also have the Harry Potter Advent Calendar, so I'll be doing a review on that very shortly, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had a fun time putting it together. If you guys enjoyed today's video or you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. You would help out the channel big time, and honestly, you would make my day. Also, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Again, I'd really appreciate it. It would help out the video big time. I know I say that a lot, guys, but it really would mean a lot. Go ahead, become a member of my channel, the GCC Plus. A link to that is in the description. Also, go follow my TikTok page. Again, there's a link to that in the description. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.